So we're going to review what's called order of operations, and order of operations is just the way that you go ahead and do the different multiplication, division, addition, subtraction, exponents, and parentheses, the order that it is agreed upon mathematically that you are required to do them to get the correct answer. So let's look here for a second here, down here at this problem here. What we've got here is we've got 3 plus 2 times 7. Okay, now if we didn't have order of operations, we'd probably just add the 3 and the 2 together and we'd get 5. Then we times it by 7 and we'd end up with 35. Okay, that is actually incorrect. The reason why is it's been agreed upon that there's a set of rules of the things you need to do first. And it goes like this. You need to do anything in parentheses first, then you need to deal with exponents, then you deal with multiplication and division from left to right, and then you deal with addition and subtraction from left to right. So instead of this being 5 times 7, what it has to actually do is we have to do this part here, we have to do the multiplication before we do the addition, because that's what it says up here, multiplication before addition. So this is actually going to be 3 plus 14. So that's going to equal to 17. So that's what order of operations is. It's just the agreed upon way of setting up these problems. And we're going to go over a bunch of these just to make sure. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to do this problem here. 3 plus 5 in parentheses plus 2 to the third power. So the way this is going to work is we're going to go ahead, we're going to do the parentheses first, and we're going to write this one step at a time. So this is going to be 8 plus 2 to the third, because remember we have to do our parentheses first. Now we're next going to go ahead and do the exponent part. So that's going to be 8 plus 2 to the third is 2 times 2 times 2, which is 8 again. So now I've done my exponent part. There's no multiplication and division, so I'm just going to move right on into addition and subtraction, and then I'm just left with the addition, and that's 16. So here's another problem, 8.2 plus 5.3, that quantity divided by 5. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and look up here. I got parentheses, so I got to do that first. 8.2 plus 5.3 is going to be 13.5. Now the parentheses go away. I'm just left with divided by 5. So now I just have to do that division. A quick reminder here. What we're going to do is we're going to go and rewrite this like that. How many times does 5 go into 1? It goes in 0 times. How many times does 5 go into 13? It goes in twice. Bring down that. Don't forget to put down your decimal point there. How many times does 5 go into 35? It goes in 7 times. And I'm going to be done there without a remainder. So the answer is going to be 2.7. Don't forget about that decimal point there. That's my answer. So here's one more, and what we're doing here is we're looking again, what do we need to do first? 32 divided by the quantity 2 to the third power minus 4 in parentheses. So we got to do the parentheses thing first. But within the parentheses, I've got to still follow these orders, or the order of operations. So I'm still going to have parentheses after the first time because I'm going to do this. 32 divided by, still in parentheses, 2 to the third power is going to be 8, because 2 times 2 times 2 is going to be 8, minus 4. So now it's going to be, I have to do the stuff in the parentheses still. So 8 minus 4 is going to be 4. And now, after I've done the parentheses, and I've taken care of the exponents previously, I'm just doing the division, 32 divided by 4, and that's that right there, and that's going to be equal to 8. So that's how you do this, methodically going through these steps, making sure you do them in the order that they're given, and then you should be fine no matter what type of problem they are. Just like I said, methodically going through this stuff.